What is up, you guys? My name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a try-on review of some products from the Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. So I was just going to pick up the few products that I was interested in, but the price that those products came to was so close to the price of the PR box that I decided that I was just going to pick up the PR box and give away the items that I'm not interested in. So I am actually doing my first giveaway. The giveaway details are at the end of this video, so make sure you stay watching till the very end if you want to win some items from the Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. Before we get started, if you're not already, if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel, it really does mean a lot to me. And let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to use is the lip scrub. I'm not going to read the description for everything in this collection because that would make this video way too long, but this is made with sugar, mirror seed butter, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, and Takuma seed butter. And this is vegan and it retails for $3.99. So this is the watermelon one. It smells just like watermelon jelly ranchers. Oh, I was expecting it to be like way looser than this. This is like very hard. Okay, this is definitely more sugar than oil. It's a lip scrub. I don't know what else to say about it. It tastes really good. I was the weirdo that would eat my flavored lip gloss as a child, so I'm a fan. And I'm going to do my eyeshadow before doing my foundation because sometimes colorful eyeshadows can get a little bit messy. So the quad that drew my eye the most was Hasta La Costa Baby. So that is what I'm going to be using today. These quads retail for $2.99 and you get 4 shadows. You get a transition, a brow bone, an eyelid, and a crease shade. I'm super drawn to the colors in this one. So I swatched these 4 shades on the back of my hand. This is the transition shade, which barely shows up. This is the eyelid shade, super gorgeous. I think this is a really unique shade. This is the crease shade, and this is the brow bone shade, which also barely shows up. So I'm just gonna use this exactly how it says to. So I'm going to start with a super fluffy brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 16 brush. And I'm dipping into this transition shade, and you do get a little bit of kickback, but nothing horrible. And I'm sweeping this over my lid, not my lid, above my crease area, sort of dragging it up towards my brow bone. So my first impression is that this is a super light shade, and this is meant to be a transition shade. However, I feel that this would show up ashy on many skin tones. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. crease brush and I'm going into the purple crease shade. Now, the one thing that's always weirded me out about these quads by Wet n Wild is that they make the crease shades a shimmer shade, because I am so not a fan of shimmers in the crease. I'm gonna try different brushes. So I'm gonna put this on with a BH Cosmetics Studio 17 brush and really pack this in and see if blending it out works a little better. Okay, I finally tried this with a Coastal Scents fluffy blending brush, but this is just not blending well. Like, I look bruised. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can salvage that one later. Next, I'm taking this blue shade on my finger and I'm popping this onto my lid. Okay, this performed better than the purple, obviously. I think this is actually a really pretty and unique lid shade, but this look is just not working because the purple on brushes, on blending brushes, was not going well. I think the purple would work great as a lid shade also, but I just don't think as a like transition and crease shade, using those transition and crease brushes, it works out very well. I really don't know what I can do to like salvage this. This is a Wet n Wild crease brush and I'm going into that brow bone shade and putting it on my brow bone, obviously. And I'm seeing if I can just like blend this to make the purple less icky. Okay, I'm just done messing with this. I'm gonna do the other eye, which should be just as interesting as this was. And I'll be right back. Okay, this eye didn't turn out as messy because I knew which brush worked best. However, I would not use this purple as a crease shade again. Would I use it as a lid shade? Absolutely. Would I use it as a crease shade? Never ever again. I don't think that either of these two shades are special at all. This shade is by far the winner. It's the softest, it's the most pigmented, it's the easiest to work with. I would get this palette for this shade and this shade alone. For the purple, I'm going to try it out as a lid shade later on, but I just have purples that work better as sort of transition-y crease shades, so we'll not be using that like this again. As you can see, this does not look good at all. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to spritz the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Spray. This retails for $4.99, and you get 1.69 fluid ounces of product, and this claims that you can use it as a primer and a setting spray, so I'm assuming that spritzing this over my eyeshadow isn't going to do anything. The top two ingredients in this are water and alcohol, so if you're someone who alcohol dries out your skin, might not be the best thing for you. This is vegan and cruelty-free as well, obviously, because it's Wet n Wild. Okay, I don't like the mister on this. It sort of sprays out in like a V shape. I don't know, I was expecting this to smell like tropical or something. I don't know. It didn't say it was going to, but I know that some people are really sensitive to scents, so I can understand why it's not in there. I am a fan of primer waters in general because sometimes I just don't want all of that crap on my skin. Like sometimes I just want to do a little spritz of something and then do my foundation and be done with it. So I'm going to do my foundation off camera just for the sake of the video, but I am going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Mega Cushion just because this is a Wet n Wild video, but I'll be right back. Okay, I finished my foundation. I put a little bit of purple under my eyes and I added some mascara. I literally feel like my 6th grade self right now. My mom used to drop me off at the mall and I would go use my little pocket change and pick up the cheapest, worst eyeshadow palette that I could find at Hot Topic, and I kid you not, there is a picture of me somewhere with this exact eyeshadow color combination. It was horrible, and I'm just getting some flashbacks right now. Okay, so now I am going to move on to the blushes. So the blushes retail for $4.99 as well, and they come in the same packaging that the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders come in. So the shade that I'm going to be keeping is the shade Don't Flutter Yourself. I think that's such a cute name. And it's this sort of peachy pink shade. It's like, I hate the word duochrome, but I feel like that's the best way to describe that, is a duochrome shade. This seemed like the most unique to my collection out of the 3 blushes that would actually be flattering on me. In swatches and in all the pictures on Wet n Wild's website, this looked like a super pale pastel pink, so I didn't think that this was going to be the one that I wanted. So this is that shade swatched for you. I thought the shade that I was going to want was Hummingbird Hype, but then I got it in my hands and I looked at it and I compared it to my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Blossom Glow, and like, tell me these aren't pretty much the same thing. Like, look how similar these are. So I'm using this little Morphe one from their holiday face brush set. Okay, this blush is actually super pretty. It gives a nice, healthy glow to the skin. It doesn't look ultra metallic, which it looked like it would based off of the swatches, but I'm very happy about that. it is sort of emphasizing my skin texture right here. So if you're someone who has a lot of skin texture and you're hoping to hide that, then this would definitely not be a blush for you. But overall, I think this is really pretty. I definitely will be reaching for this again. And I mean, it's a blush. I don't know what else to say about it. Last step in my try on review is lip gloss. There are 4 lip glosses in the collection. I am going to keep the shade Featherless since it's the closest to a nude. It's more of a peachy nude. These retail for $2.99 and I am so thankful that they released lip glosses and not liquid lipsticks because I'm so over liquid lipsticks. All they do is dry my skin out. So you get this nice applicator. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if this is a doe foot or whatever. It's like the flat one. I like it. I like these ones. I feel like this is exactly what I look for in a gloss. Like, it has enough pigment that there's definitely a little bit of color on your lips, but not so much pigment that it looks streaky. It's definitely a little bit sticky, but it's not like unbearably sticky. So I'm done with my makeup. Time for my thoughts, even though I'm sure you guys could already tell my thoughts. The primer water I'm pretty neutral about. I think it's a good price, but I'm not crazy about the spray on it. I wish it felt like it actually did something. Like, I wish there was like just some sort of nice little smell or something. And I wish the second main ingredient wasn't alcohol, but I'm totally gonna use this and I'm totally gonna use it up. I don't know if it's really worth, like, if this is the one thing you were eyeing in the collection, I don't know if it's worth going out to Wet n Wild's website and ordering it, you know what I'm saying? This was interesting, my friends. I mean, for $2.99, like, this whole thing is the price of a single eyeshadow from another brand, and that's one thing that I really need to keep in mind when I'm trying this out. So this as a crease shade, no, we saw that didn't work. This eye look is not working for me at all, but I really think that the blue in here is beautiful. I really think that this works as a lid shade. I really think that these two are usable shades. They're just not unique. So if you were eyeing Asta La Costa for the 2 colorful shadows in here, I think they're good shades. If you were eyeing it to use them for the placement as directed on the palette, I think you're gonna have a bad time. However, colorful eyeshadows do tend to be harder to formulate than neutral eyeshadows, so I think that the other 2 palettes in the collection would most likely be easier to work with. If this is the worst eyeshadow out of the 3, then I'd say they did pretty alright with it. It's just the eye look that I tried was not right for these shadows. The blush I really like. This is probably my favorite thing out of the collection just because it's really pretty. It definitely gives you that nice glow, which is perfect for spring and summer. The gloss I think is nice. I definitely will be reaching for it. I'm just like not, I don't know, it's a lip gloss. I don't know what you can really say about lip gloss unless it's super sticky and streaky or like super horrible. There's not a lot that you can say about a lip gloss, in my personal opinion. Last thing is the lip scrub, which I almost forgot about because I don't even think this is actual makeup, but I mean, this is fun, it smells good, it tastes amazing, and for $3.99, I mean, some lip scrubs are so overpriced. Like, I know you can just make your own out of sugar and oil, but like, is it gonna taste like watermelon? I don't think so. The eyeliners I didn't try out because they're not my thing and I just would rather have included them in the giveaway. And speaking of the giveaway, it is time to talk about the giveaway. Okay, so this is what's left in the box, and you're probably thinking, but I see the eyeshadow palette and the primer water in there. I bought an extra primer water and an extra color icon quad in Asta La Costa Baby just so that I could include those in the giveaway as well because I thought that those might be high in demand items. So in the giveaway, you will be getting all 3 color icon eyeshadow quads, 3 lip glosses, 1 primer water, both eyeliners, 2 blushes, and I will even be throwing in the little limited edition bird pin that came with the box as well. And this will be shipping in the actual Flights of Fancy box. It's a really pretty box. It's just fun to open. It makes you feel important because it's the same box that they send to people in PR, which is super cool. So you can enter this by going to the link in the description box. I am posting this giveaway through Gleam. It's not partnered with Wet n Wild or Gleam in any way. That's just the platform that I'm using to host the giveaway. There's multiple ways that you can enter. You do have to be 18 or older, and you do have to be a resident of the United States, so sorry to any of my international subscribers. I'll get you guys next time. I actually just wasn't sure about the legal logistics of hosting an international giveaway. The giveaway is opening the day this video is posted, so that is Wednesday, May 9th at 8 p.m. and it will close on May 23rd at 1 second before midnight, so 1 second before the day turns into May 24th. So you have 2 weeks to enter. You can get an extra entry just by coming back and clicking on the giveaway every day, and it's totally random. The winner will be chosen at random. I'll be contacting you and shipping you the box myself, and that is that. So I hope you guys are excited about this giveaway. Definitely make sure you go enter that. I'm excited to be doing my first giveaway, that's for sure. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video and you're excited about this giveaway, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys like what I'm doing. And that is it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.